Hey everybody, we're live. Simon Pagenaud, Ben Bretzman. How are you guys? Race day today, race day. I know everybody's excited. How are you doing, Simon? Are you ready to go?
I'm excited, man. I trained for this one. I trained hard. I've been training on iRacing since virtual racing has been starting. We had a few races together yesterday and the day before, so I would say it's going to be an interesting race. It's our first oval race. I think a lot of people struggle with space awareness. I do too, you know. I've got a big screen, which should be an advantage, but some people only have one screen. They don't have that depth perception, so we have to be very careful just to be at the end. Yeah, I'm excited. I love super speedway racing, as you know.
Perfect. We're going to get into some practice here. We've got basically a half hour left of practice before we get into our 2-lap qualifying.
That's right. Let's get in the pack and go.
We've got with us again is Richard from RC, wonderful esports team, and helping Simon get going. He's going to be on the broadcast also, so you'll be able to hear him help us out, try as we figure out to navigate this iRacing world.
Yeah.
I'll be on here to answer some questions on the live chat here, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Everybody, just let us know if you got any questions. We'll be ready.
Check.
Loud and clear.
Yep. Loud and clear from you too.
It's Simon.
He's talking.
You can hear me, Simon.
He's talking to the fellow racers.
Okay, this is interesting. There's a lot of chat. A lot of chit chat on the drivers.
Lots of powerful voice, right?
Man, I'm just gonna disable while driving.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry, the video's back on. All right, I think we're working at full capacity here.
I disabled the drivers because they talk too much, man.
You're telling me. You're telling me the drivers are talking too much.
Just drive. Where are my seatbelts? No seatbelts. Okay, I'm going. Ready to go.
All right, Marco's quickest in a tow. Obviously, we saw some guys run some high 7s in qualifying trim.
Yeah.
High 7s, but I think you were pretty close.
Yeah. Even 8 lows for Rosenqvist and stuff. Like the track is a little bit slower compared to the start of the session, apparently.
Yeah, I got Davison, Ferrucci. Is Davison running the race?
Yes.
Why? Is he racing this season?
Maybe at some point. I think Davison was the one of the provisional entries for this weekend. So everybody, yeah, welcome. The Chevrolet Michigan 275 from Michigan International Speedway. Again, I'm Ben Bretzman, Simon's real life race engineer from Team Penske. We're here driving this beautiful DXE Technologies Chevrolet. At Michigan. We haven't run Michigan in a few years in IndyCar. It's similar
And
to
my spotter is not talking much. Like, he's
Similar-
not saying anything.
that guy.
He just talked, then now he's not talking anymore. I've got no spotter.
He must be thirsty or something.
That's
So we're
weird, man. I don't get it. I don't have any spotter.
That's answering.
Yeah. But it disappears. Like, I don't get it.
maybe he had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, well,
So anyways,
because
we're
we
here,
fix that.
Michigan. Like I said,
Like it was just working.
this track's similar to Fontana.
Might be because you disabled the driver chat, I don't know.
No, it was just talking. Like I left the pits, it was talking,
Okay.
and now he's gone. I don't even have the messages. I love that they're making it 3 wide. Monterey put me in the wall for the second time in 2 days.
Copy. When we have some times, I'm like under yellow and stuff. I'll be kind of like ish. I'll ask a couple random fan questions, but we did get a little response from our wonderful sponsor, DXC Technology. They said a great looking suit you have.
I know, and how about the race suit, huh?
Yeah, it's you're looking official.
Hey, a little bit of love. That's what it's all about. Okay, let's see how can I get that sorted.
Do you have the in the option sound the enable spotter ticked or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so
Chattiness is
Hopefully,
medium.
guys, the
Default
audio and video
sound.
and everything's
Oh,
good. I've been
why?
working last week trying to learn broadcasting and streaming.
Do you have a
It's
button
very
like
different than
next
race
to the
engineering and IndyCar. So
petimeter or something
hopefully
to
we've
put him
got
louder
that
or
pretty good
quieter
here.
and
Yeah, I just did that.
press that button maybe.
Oh, hang on. Is it because I reduced the chat level? But the chat should be with the other drivers, correct?
That may be possible. You use what F? Which black block it is?
I'm gonna do
Like I said,
that.
if you've got any questions, shoot them my way. Either I'll answer them, or when I get a chance, I'll ask them to Simon during when we're not busy.
Talk.
Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Rob. Tim, I'm sure we'll have some questions for you during the event here, because we always do. Still racing, learning our iRacing world here.
Louder.
But it's going to be fun. This is going to be a great race. There's the practice races have been. If you haven't been watching, the practice races here have been very, very busy. This is a true pack race facility in the configuration the cars are in
Not
right
sure
now.
what's going on there.
So it's going to be very busy.
Yeah, if you want to mute, then you can just go to option sound and disable the voice chat as well. If you want.
Just to let you know, Simon, we got just over 22 minutes to go. It's a good number. We'll do. We got about 12 minutes to do some race running here, Simon, and then we can do some qualifying running.
I need to figure out the spotter. That's the biggest issue.
Copy. Pack's about
Right
2.5
now.
seconds back. 2 seconds. It's gonna be Davison, Hunter Ray, Chilton coming. Davison, Hunter Ray, Chilton. 1 second back.
Yeah, I don't have any spotter. I don't understand. So frustrating.
Simon's trying to find a spotter. I don't know where 40's at. He's not at the top of the spotting stand, obviously. he's gonna keep working on it.
We just tested that, so I don't get it. Like, why would it disappear?
We did.
Enable
DXC
spotter, yes, it's on.
For him,
And
yes.
default.
We've been putting a lot of work into this.
I'm gonna send to you
prepping for this event.
on Discord my sound options.
Yeah, it's all on. I mean, it was just working on track and it stopped. I don't know what to say.
We've done a
What to
lot
do?
of prep, and
Maybe just
we get
exit the
we get
session
just as
and
nervous right now as we do in real life, maybe
Maybe
more
the
because
traffic's the
it's you don't have as
I
much
think it's a
feedback
good
as you do
idea. I
in real
couldn't get
life.
back in yesterday doing that.
Thanks, 40. We need you.
And I don't understand. It was just working when we started, so
Did you click on start spotting, Ben, or not?
on what?
I did. I turned that off. And see.
Okay. Okay, so then I
Try
think
it now.
it comes. Yeah, okay.
No,
so
now he's talking. Now he's
Perfect.
talking.
Okay, yeah, so that comes from there.
I don't know. I didn't change all that much.
You got Davison, Hunter Ray, Chilton. That same pack. That's Marco ahead of Davison there.
Well, we want to stay away from Hunter Ray big time.
Copy. I'll just try to keep you informed of where some of those guys are that we've talked about
Yeah.
in the pre-event there.
Yeah.
He's Pascal. He's trained a lot. He usually starts working on Monday. He'll do some laps for the upcoming event. Tuesday he'll do some laps for the upcoming event. Wednesday we start doing practice races, and then Thursday IndyCar starts doing its practice races. We do practice races on Thursday and Friday. So it's basically a full week of work that goes into this event and doing these iRacing events. So it's a lot, but it's fun. I think it's keeping the drivers entertained. You know, it's keeping them busy doing what they like to do best. I'm gonna switch through some views here for you guys to watch as we go.
I'm gonna pit.
Copy.
Just practicing.
Got Davison about 3 back.
I'm gonna see. That's good with practice.
10-4. Turbo. There are a little bit. They are spec though, so
Just quitting.
the qualifying setup and the race setup for the last few events have been different. Mainly, the biggest thing's fuel. Obviously, fuel load's massively different, but they are spec though, so everybody's got the same qualifying setup and everybody's got the same race setup.
Okay, so what do you want to do, Ben? How much time we have left?
You got about 10 minutes to do some race running here, and then we'll do a couple qualifying runs. So if you want to do some race running, you got time.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that everything's working, let's go get in a groove here.
Yep. There's not enough people on track though. Where is everybody? Oh, I gotta do this. Ah, it's okay. Yeah. Steering offsets. It's just every time I have to change it.
We'll remind you that before going to start the race, just in case.
Cal, he usually wears contacts. As you can see, Simon's got his glasses on, so yeah, it's I think with the eye strain of the screen, it's good to have that. It's good to have the his glasses on, just because there's a little bit of eye strain from being in front of the screen. He's been in front of the screen a lot the last 3 weeks.
Can you hear me, Ben?
I got you loud and clear.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Pascal, so the track's going to keep evolving here. So you got Ferrucci, Hunter Ray, and Chilton. Those next cars ahead. Ferrucci's the first one.
Copy.
Yeah, so the track actually evolves. iRacing's got a fun model that as the more laps that the cars run, grip gets, tire grip gets, rubber gets laid down on the track, just like it does in real life. And so you'll see the track evolve. It'll get faster. The balance will change on the car a little bit. The lines will even change depending on where everybody's running. So iRacing's done a pretty fun job modeling all this. Thanks, Turbo. Yeah, we've been working hard on trying to get everything sorted on the broadcasting stream. So hopefully it's a little bit more happy this week. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of learning this week. So. That's Marco inside you there. You guys are determined to make me speak French. I can tell you my French is not pretty. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks for coming to support us. It's fun. We're having fun doing this. Obviously, we wish we could be at the real track because that's what we're super passionate about. But he almost came up into you there.
Yeah.
But hey,
we're gonna avoid him at any cost.
We got.
Please remind me because I'm gonna get into it and.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into my groove and we're just gonna. I just don't know if he has the side screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's got side screens, but he is very new to iRacing in general. So I think he's only been on iRacing about 3 days.
That makes sense. Well, yeah, he didn't race the first few races, did he? Oh. Shake up.
No, it was their lights driver Kyle Kirkwood before.
Copy.
Hunter race 2 back. Jerome, yes, I would like to see that too. I rate him as one of the best modern day oval open wheel drivers ever. Jerome's question was he'd love to see, or statement he'd love to see Sam Hornish run. I rate him very highly in oval American open wheel racing. He's a special talent, and obviously drove for Mr. Penske also.
How many laps on the tires?
You've got 5, working 6 laps on the set. 6 laps. Got Davison behind, 4 back in line. Pascal, yeah, I'll have him speak some French here shortly. Just kind of do an intro and some French for you guys. So. It's Davison Chilton behind you. Davison Chilton.
Is there another pack somewhere?
Not really. Not really. You're leading the pack. There's basically 4 cars behind you. If you want to drop to the back, but it's the same pack as before. It's Chilton, Davison, Hunter Ray, Herta. Okay, you got 2 in line high. And Hunter Ray, you see him in your mirror there. That's Hunter Ray. He's on the high side. Yes, Matt, I'd love to see that also.
Davison and Chilton, by the way, are in the middle of their stint, so
yeah,
more tires compared to you.
Hello, Ohio, Steve. How are you? Hey, Joel. Thanks for the help before. We got 1 fast repair for this race, only 1. So it's going to be crucial when you use that. This is obviously pack racing. Things could happen. So just again, that's Hunter Ray behind, running middle track. He's on the bottom now. Yeah, so we got to use your fast repair when you think you need to most use the fast repair. No, I do not speak French. All I've got is Je m'appelle Ben. That's all I got, unfortunately. Tommy, I hope so too. We're ready to get back to Richmond.
Look, make sure you check the time, Ben, for quali runs.
Yep, you're at 10.5 minutes to go, so you can do a couple more laps here. Bruno, no, I'm not Simon's normal spotter. His normal spotter is actually Mike Ford, who's in this chat room. So if you got any questions for him, ask Mike Ford. He's his normal spotter, and he's one of the best, if not the best spotter on pit lane. He's got a lot of experience, won a lot of races. He's taught Simon a lot about oval racing, because when Simon came over to the States back in 2006, he didn't know a lot about oval racing, didn't know anything actually. So
I'm going to pit.
Copy, yep. Pit next time by. That'd be perfect for qualifying runs. We got Davison in line. Fordy's been a big help trying to teach Simon. There's so many little things. If you don't know a lot about oval racing, it's so much more
How many laps on
detailed
tires there?
than you think. Like you're working lap 12, I think? 12?
Yeah, you have a lap 12 to 13 with the out lap.
So it's super detailed. Nice job, bud. Nice pit there. Just get in your box, switch over to qualifying setup, we'll find you a hole.
Copy.
We have had a request while you're driving down pit lane to do a little intro in French, if you could.
Ah. I'm a guy, I can't do two things at once. Bonjour à tous. Petite intro en français. Eh bien, bienvenue. On est sur notre ce qu'on appelle un stream. Donc, on est en train de faire notre propre. Je parle plus français, moi. La propre diffusion. Voilà. Merci Richard. Notre propre diffusion sur Facebook. Merci de nous suivre. Vous avez été bien nombreux depuis la première course. Donc, merci beaucoup. Là, j'étais en train de m'entraîner un petit peu pour voir comment on est en version course. Je vais passer en setup qualification pour m'entraîner 9 minutes avant la qualif. On a Richard Arnaud qui est avec nous, qui est le patron, le boss de Race Clutch, qui est un team virtuel en fait de e-sport et qui m'entraîne. Donc Richard est avec nous pour nous aider sur la consommation d'essence, les stratégies. Richard, tu peux parler français de temps en temps d'ailleurs pour dire un petit bonjour. Et puis on a Ben qui est mon ingénieur de course qui lui me parle pendant la course pour la stratégie et également commente sur ce qui se passe. Malheureusement, Ben ne parle pas français, mais on pense bien à vous et Richard peut aider, donc n'hésite pas Richard.
Alors, on a échangé avec Ben tout à l'heure, on a dit qu'il allait falloir qu'on lui donne des cours de français d'ici durant l'année. Ben, il a le Google Translate d'ouvert, donc ça fait le taf tout à l'heure en intro de stream, ça marchait plutôt bien.
Thanks, Brian. Hey Simon, how much coffee have you had to drink today?
Dude, I'm jacked up.
You look jacked up.
Ready to go. Dude, I trained this morning. I had a great training session and got on the bike with my trainer, Pagenaud, and we basically train with FaceTime right now. So, Pagenaud is French, by the way. Ce matin, je fais trop de trucs en même temps. Too many
quality
things.
setup.
Quality setup. Il faut que je règle le volant.
Yep.
Tourner du mauvais côté.
Opinion.
Yeah, no, I tried a good training session this morning, so I'm ready to go. Sorry, guys, that's why I've got Ben, because I can't do two things at once.
I got a good question for you while you're doing that. Do you have the same sensations as when you drive the Montmagnon ring road?
Oh, hell no. Le Memorial Ring Road, that's where I learned everything. Okay, I'm going quality run.
I'll find you a hole
Voilà,
here.
donc non.
Actually, that's a good gap right there if you can go.
J'étais en train de dire que Ben me demande si j'ai bu trop de café aujourd'hui. Alors je lui dis, en effet j'ai bu du café, mais ce matin j'ai fait une super séance de vélo avec mon entraîneur physique Bruno Dodin qui est de Noyer et on s'entraîne à travers FaceTime en ce moment. Voilà. Bon, je me concentre. I'm focusing.
Yep, perfect. That's a good gap right there. Good gap. We got one good run in us here. We can probably do two, but at least one good one here. Got my soda now, so I'm ready to participate. Alright, so everybody, Simon's doing a mock qualifying run right now. We obviously were in race running a little while ago, now we're doing a mock qualifying run. Qualifying will be in just a few minutes here, about 5 minutes from now. 2 laps, the best lap of your 2. So you can see this first lap, his opening lap there, he actually ran high, tried to not use the tires much, get a lot of momentum up, gain a lot of top speed. Now he's going to do his proper qualifying lap here. You're doing it. I'll switch over to IndyCar just so you can kind of see what his cockpit view looks like here. We'll see what he does here. We're looking for a certain lap time here. Not bad, 32.833. Not bad.
Yeah.
We got time for one more if you bail out right now.
Copy. What's a good lap? Who did better?
I think we saw like a 7.9. Is that right, Richard? 7.9?
Yeah. The best times are in the 7.9s, and then the.
What lane are they running? Because I can't go. I've trained I've probably done 3 hours of qualifying, and I don't have any more speed than this.
Yeah, I think they're opening a bit more the turn 1.
On exit?
And on 3. They're opening a bit more.
You got 5 seconds behind.
Carry a bit more speed. But overall, the line is
go.
pretty much the same.
Oh yeah, only 2 laps for qualifying, and it's your best of 2 laps. Alright, you're all clear, about 3 seconds behind, nobody in front. You're gonna get one more run in here.
So, Richard, they're opening the entry more?
Yeah.
So they come out of the bottom sooner?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna line them up here for see what he can do. It's our last practice qualifying run here, so we get the most out of it here. It's in spec setup qualifying at Michigan. Every little twitch of the hand, every little thing that you do equates to lap time. It's so incredibly tight. The line that you run, how you enter, how you start your run. It's so tight here. Let's see what he does here. Let's see if he improved on his last time.
Okay.
Nice job, 7.98. That's our first 7 there. Good job, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my fastest ever.
Yeah, on those conditions, I think so. Yeah.
Scott, I'm actually not sure. I know they've been doing some modeling.
And considering also you didn't burn any fuel, that should give you like maybe, I don't know, 5,000 or something like that.
I know they've been doing some modeling on that, Scott. I don't know where they get those models from. So.
Okay.
I only saw a couple of 7s in quali mode.
Yeah, it was good, bud. I think that's really good. That put us for sure in the top third of the field, if not like first couple rows. So.
Yeah, at least top 5 in my opinion.
Okay. Right.
There's only a minute left,
Wait.
so I'd just sit back and chill for here.
Just sit. Richard, tu veux parler un peu en français?
It's a
Comme tu
fixed
veux.
setup.
Expliquer un petit peu ce qui se passe?
Yes,
Vas-y, parce que moi, il faut que je sois un peu concentré
Ouais,
sur ce
ouais,
que je
je
vais
te
faire,
laisse,
quoi.
je te laisse te concentrer. Bon, bah, donc on est avec Ben et Simon. Donc bonjour à tous. Moi, je me présente quand même rapidement. Donc Richard, je gère une écurie virtuelle qui entraîne Simon depuis le début de la saison. Donc là, on est à Michigan pour la 3e manche de l'IndyCar Invitational. Première ovale de la saison. L'entraînement s'est plutôt bien passé avec Simon durant toute la semaine. Que ce soit sur les runs qualif ou sur les runs courses. On a eu un dernier gros practice hier avec toute la communauté francophone de iRacing qui roule en IndyCar. Donc une quinzaine de personnes à qui je fais un petit clin d'œil parce qu'ils ont été
Ils étaient
super
top.
hier pour entraîner Simon notamment sur le fuel et sur les pneus sur des stints complets parce que les courses d'entraînement ont été un peu plus chaotiques.
Oui, c'est clair. Très
Donc c'était
chaotique.
compliqué de faire des runs complets pour au moins avoir l'évolution des pneus en cas de run complet sous green. Mais au moins on a cette expérience-là. Donc maintenant on va voir ce que ça donne en course. On croise les doigts pour que ça reste une course propre et qu'on évite les incidents, quoi. Et ça devrait bien se passer.
Huh.
Oui. Oui.
Okay. We, Ben. Okay, qualified. Shall we go right away? Does the track gonna be better?
No, it won't change. It's the fixed weather, so it won't change anything. It's up to you.
Turbo, yes, you
Alright,
can
well,
adjust the
let's get it
sensitivity of the steering wheel and how the steering wheel works. You can also adjust steering pinion,
Right,
which
on.
adjusts basically the ratio of your hand wheel to what the steering wheel's
Don't forget
what
your
the
steering
road wheels are doing.
pinions.
Yeah.
No problem on explaining
Burn
iRacing.
a bit of fuel
I only know so much,
and
but
don't stress too
I'll
much
try to
the
help.
tires on the first lap.
Not
And
too
the
much
line,
fuel though, because I don't want to fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do this.
If you guys want to get some questions going, Sim's going to qualify, and then we'll have probably 5-6 minutes we can ask him some questions. Here we go. We're qualifying. I'm going to switch out to his blimp camera. All right. All right, focus in here, driver. 2 laps. All right, here we go. Qualifying. Like I said, there's a lot of things in oval qualifying that are tricky. It's Indy qualifying, for example. We were lucky enough to get on pole position last year at the Indy 500 last year, and it's incredibly complicated. It's the hardest 4 laps you'll do all year across the entire season. The drivers are on the ragged edge of grip. They're on the setup is as aggressive as you can make it, and you're going 230 plus miles an hour in this carbon bucket. This far off the ground. It's super impressive to watch. It's super impressive to be a part of it, and I don't think I can explain how detailed and complicated it is to do things like that. The driver has to be spot on perfect. The car has to be built and done properly. It's like qualifying on ovals is special, and then qualifying at Indy or like super speedways like Michigan is incredibly difficult to get right.
There's the flag, it's over.
Not bad. 8-3-1.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
There's two guys in the 7s, but that's it right now. See where we end up here. Not bad though.
Yeah, it's really difficult to know where the speed is because it's you don't get to feel the car scrubbing or not the speed like real life, and the line's very dependent to speed. Some of the stuff you have to do on this track to go fast is not very natural. But yeah, that's what I expected in practice. I was doing the best I was doing is 8.2, so 32 820. Actually, what I did best earlier. So it's right there, but yeah, if I did 8.0, yeah,
Copy.
it's tricky.
Yeah, no worries. From the practices and stuff, for me, you were quite comfortable in traffic.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure that the others will take care
Really,
of the fuel.
I really would like to get those lines from Nasser because that's the second time he does a 7.
Yeah.
Like, if we could get that, that'd be good. We could learn.
Yeah, can we grab that off the replay file? Is that possible?
It is possible, but only if you're on spectator mode. And since we are not in the league, I'm not sure that we can manage that. We can be here as a spotter, so we can see Simons, but we can't see the others.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can't even see his quality laps. Nasser. I don't think we can. Can I?
No, you can't. You can't from there.
Kathy, no, Simon's never raced at MIS.
But you have access to those data when you are not in official iRacing sessions.
Lisa, there's.
I couldn't find it yesterday. I tried, but I couldn't find it.
There is a pit crew here. It's the virtual 22 car pit crew. So I'm just some random questions because we got about 5 minutes here. Would you like to race at MIS in a real car?
Yes, but it would have to be a lot less downforce. The problem is with our cars is, they make so much downforce under. It sucks to the ground. Faster you go, the more you suck to the ground. So then those corners, those wide corners, you have to have just the right amount of downforce so it's not full throttle going around the track. We had the same problem in Fontana in 2015 where it was full throttle racing, and you could put people in danger by going 220 miles an hour and doing something stupid. So I want to win too because I drive better. That's the biggest thing. So I'd rather have less downforce and slide the car around, pedal it. So with the right amount of downforce, I would love to. I think it's a very interesting track where, like Fontana, you have different lane you can use. That's fun, a lot of fun. I used to love going to Fontana. It's a shame we don't go there anymore. We're bottom pack. We didn't do a good job.
No, there's lots of 7s starting to show up. Will opened up slow and then he did a 7.6 there.
Yeah, we didn't do a very good job at preparing for quali. We need to do better next time.
There's only 2 more cars to go here. I think we should consider our thought of... Let's see how the first few laps go here, But definitely consider our thought that we had going in here.
Yeah. Yeah. Bad prep. Bad prep kills you.
Hey Simon, can you say hi to a big-time 8-year-old fan named Marin? She's been a big fan of yours lately, it sounds like.
She French?
I don't know that. I don't think so. No.
No?
Just Marin.
Hey Marin. Nice to meet you. Thanks for being on. Should be a fun race here to watch, so especially with us being at the back here. Should be an interesting one. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for your support.
Alright, one last one.
Time to get on the go-kart.
Yeah, exactly. A couple more here. Would you ever run an IndyCar at Mosport? How about that question? I know that one well.
Oh my god. I did not like Mosport as a driver. I did not enjoy that layout, I must say. I'm sorry. I know people are going to hate me for saying it, but just saying the truth, I did not like that track. And it's only, in an IndyCar, it would only be 5 corners because turn 1 would be full throttle, turn 2 would be full throttle. Probably turn 3 would be 2 downshift, very light braking. You would have the hairpin. I don't know. Do you think we'd be flat at the end of a straightaway, Ben?
No, it'd be way too fast. You'd be lifting there. Because the sports car just had so much drag, right? So in an IndyCar, you'd be hauling the mail down the back straightaway.
Hang on. Greg's talking. Okay. Yeah, we've got to figure out how people get in the 7s. I mean, I've been practicing hours not being able to figure it out. Like, is my brake on? Should I check my brakes?
I mean, we did a 7 in that practice session.
Yeah, but 7, that's the fastest I've ever been.
Yeah.
Of hours and hours and hours of doing it. And there's no way I could do a 7.6, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that practice session run would have put you 8th or so, 8th or 9th.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of people doing 7s, so there's a bunch of people that figured it out. So I'm saying, it's like we've got to understand what exactly we need to do. But for sure it's the line. For sure it's the line, but then why couldn't we figure it out compared to others? We need to figure that out. Okay.
Yeah, for McLaughlin, Nasser, Power, and Ericsson in the top 4. I'm not expecting that without any yellow in the race, to be honest, considering the net code and stuff. Especially McLaughlin and Nasser next to each other.
Thanks, Tim. We'll try that. I think he's tried something like that, but I don't know.
Changing my opinion.
We'll see how it goes here.
Yep.
This is the warm-up. He might skip through this. I'm not sure, but there.
No, he's not. You guys can run if you want to run.
Okay.
I don't know.
So we're going to do a quick warm-up session here. You might as well go out there.
All right. Let's go.
What do you like more, road courses or ovals nowadays, Simon?
Well, it depends which oval or which road course we're talking about.
That's true.
I really enjoy the oval, especially the super speedways now. It's such a fine line, and you have to be so in tune with your engineer, your car. You know, on an oval you can't. You can drive. You need to have a good craft, but you need to make the car do what you need it to do to be confident. And I love that relationship with Ben, trying to get the little detail out of it. And well, it feels good. It's amazing, that feeling.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do some warm up here. You got Marco coming on your high side here. That's James in front of you.
Car outside.
Looks like they're packing up to just do a warm up start here. So, see how this goes. Alright, we're going to do you can see they're doing a little pack up. This is not the race, this is warm up. But we're doing a little pack session.
Is that Ray Hall next to me?
Yes, Ray Hall. And McLaughlin's coming behind you, but you won't see him yet. McLaughlin's got a full head of steam coming behind Ray Hall there. So it's just a practice pack run here in warm up. This actually happens in real life a lot. You'll see this in practice 2. At Texas Motor Speedway a lot. You'll see a lot of guys get together and go run. Same with what we're doing practice at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Usually about happy hour, we call it. We usually run from noon to 6 o'clock at the Speedway during practice sessions. About 4 o'clock, you'll see cars start to come out of gasoline alley and onto the pit lane, and you'll see a big pack run start to form. That's kind of what's happening right here. We're doing a big pack practice run here before the race, just to kind of get everybody in the groove before we get going. Thanks, Lisa. Rudy, yes, I think he has wanted to do some stock car racing. He'd love to have the chance. He's really starting to love oval racing because it's so detailed. And if you know Simon enough, that's Junior right behind you, Dale Earnhardt Jr. He was going to be excited about that. Simon's a big fan of Dale Earnhardt Jr. So,
Car inside. You're
Oh, Rossi.
clear all round.
Yeah.
everybody's crashing. Yeah.
Inside. Clear.
Sorry, I had to say, make sure that you knew that that was Dale Earnhardt Jr. right behind you.
See, it's not always better to be at the back, Benny.
No, you need to be further back than that. Like, I'm thinking like quarter track back.
For information, Robin was apparently able to watch Scott's lap. I'm guessing
Nice.
from his
Yeah, I
as
saw
he's
the
streaming
message.
too. As he's streaming too, we should be able to
Alright, packs.
check that.
Just kind of stay with these guys. They're waiting for the pack 2, I think. Just sit tight. It's 11 seconds. You can slowly start to follow them. 9 seconds behind. 8 seconds behind. About 5 seconds, kind of nice and easy here. You got Karam. He's kind of waiting with you. 3 seconds. 2 seconds.
What?
You got. Alright, get
For the
going
pack?
now. Get going now. You got Karam is the first car behind you. Then Seb and Davison. Now it's Askew. Askew is the first car behind you.
Car outside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Be careful. Inside. 2 wide. Clear inside.
That's Palou and Daly behind you. You're leading the pack.
Inside. You're up top. 3 wide.
Tim, no, we haven't actually.
Inside.
I'd love
2
to,
wide.
but we haven't.
Stay high. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. 2 wide. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. 2 wide. Still there. Still there. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. 2 wide. Still there. You're up top. 3 wide. Hold that line. Inside. 2 wide. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. 2 wide. Stay high. Clear inside. Inside. Still there. Still there. Clear inside.
You got just a few more to go if you're trying to get to the back. That's not a bad spot right there. You got Jack Harvey and Earnhardt behind you, side by side. You're all alone there. So Simon just went to the back there. I don't know. Obviously, you could see it. He's trying to see how the car works in traffic, how he can move around in traffic, how it goes. We do that a lot in real world, also.
Jesus, 5 wide.
Yeah, that's getting crazy. He's got still some slow cars on the bottom here. Slow cars on the yellow line. Big crash in front.
Still there.
Nice
Still
job.
there. You're up top. 3 wide. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. 2 wide. Still low.
Good, we should have. Being on the front would have been nice.
For your information, the apron is forbidden for the race, so what he has done should be penalized as well.
Clear.
Alright, bud, you got McLaughlin behind you. That's Daly behind you, then behind Daly's McLaughlin, just as an FYI. He is kind of in and out on the screen.
Car inside.
That's McLaughlin behind you in line.
Still there.
Yeah, he's definitely popping in and out of the screen, so just keep an eye on him.
That's not him. That's Connor Daly there.
Now, inside of you was Daly. Directly behind you, on the high line there,
Oh, okay.
is McLaughlin.
Oh, gee.
Car down low. Go low.
Another one.
Bottom.
Low.
Go
Yep.
low. Clear.
Nice job.
Jedi!
Alright, inside is
Jedi
McLaughlin.
reflex, man.
Inside is McLaughlin.
Inside. Stay high. Clear.
Yep, that's Scotty in line
Ben
with you.
Siegel.
That's Dale Earnhardt Jr. Next car in front of you, Dale Earnhardt Jr.
If you could just not scream.
Outside.
I'm just so excited.
I know, it sounds like it.
Alright, you still got McLaughlin in line there. That's him inside.
Stay high. Clear inside. Inside. Hold your line. Keep high. Clear.
Nice job.
Outside.
Yeah, still, this is still warm-up, actually, believe it or not.
Clear.
You're all clear. Let's see if we can catch that pack in front of you, Simon. Let's see if that's actually a possibility, right? You should be able to, but...
How many laps on tyres?
Seventh.
Car inside.
Yep, 7.
Still left. Car outside. Hold your line. Stay low.
Oh yeah, this is still warm-up, so we're just trying to get to go here.
Stay low. Stay low. Still left. Still left. Still left.
It's super racy, if you guys didn't know that.
Outside. Still left. Still left. Still left.
I think everybody's calmed down a little bit here.
Clear.
Well, you deserve that.
That was just a huge netcode. There is like 1 or 2 meters between the two cars.
Hey, just kept turning down on me. It's like, dude, I can't turn more. So,
Clear inside.
McLaughlin's next car back, running the yellow line.
You have a little bit of damage on your front wing.
just need everybody to chill.
Car inside.
Obviously, you know that's Wickens alongside you there.
Still left.
By the way, so cool that Robert Wickens is getting to do this.
Clear inside.
I know it's eating at him that he can't be in a real race car. I'm so happy he's able to participate with the other drivers in this event. That's so cool.
Hold your line.
Yes, Ken, it's going to be crazy. This whole thing's going to be crazy.
Stay low. Clear
Jesus.
outside.
Yes, same like
Inside.
That's
netcode is
McLaughlin.
pretty bad.
Still left. Stay high. Clear.
Well, at least I found the chrome horn.
Yeah.
Inside. Clear.
It's McLaughlin in line with you still.
Car inside. Still left. Clear. Car inside.
This is what it looks like for him, everybody. Busy.
Still
If you're in Los Angeles, this is like
inside.
4:05 at 5 o'clock, or if you're in Atlanta, this is like 75 at 5 o'clock. Traffic. Traffic. A lot of traffic. But hopefully all the drivers can be smart here.
Still left. Go low. Go low. Go low. Hold your line. Clear.
Nice job there. Nice job holding your line too. That's Seb next to you there. Sebastian's directly in front.
Inside.
And Palou is
Stay high.
also very excited.
Still left.
Oh,
Still
oh.
left. You're up top. 3 wide.
Nice job there. Nice job. There's going to be a lot of that going on.
My heart rate's high. My heart rate's really high. I don't know. Woo!
Inside.
Oh,
Clear.
Bit.
my heart rate's really high still. Jesus.
Hey, we made pit lane. Good job.
Made it.
Hold the fluid. We have to fix it.
I don't know how to be more careful.
I know what my opinion is. You need to be about a half
To the
track behind these guys.
Well, the pit guys. I missed them.
Oh, you
Oh, they're
missed
not
him?
here. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. They didn't show.
Just pull into Rosenquist's box here. We'll have them change tires.
Oh man. How much longer do we have? Should I get back out? I guess.
I think you can get back out if you want to. It's an
So what do you think? We just hang back?
Man,
The problem is when you hang back, like there's cars crashing.
but I think you need to hang. Like when I say hang back, I say hang back like quarter lap behind. Like
Till there's less cars.
yes,
Yeah, well, we needed to qualify better than that. I think that's the biggest problem right now. Yeah, because you're right. I mean, if I just ride around there, it's just a danger zone.
it's inevitable that you will be involved in something.
Yeah.
It's like the two main goals, right? Be on the lead lap at 15 to go. To do that, you have to have not crashed a bunch.
All right. Well, we're just gonna hang because we don't have a choice. Do we want to start from pit lane then?
The pack is 6 seconds behind. 6 seconds behind. If you want to check up just a little bit here.
We'll start from pit lane.
No, you can't.
No,
Because
but
that will give you like a 30-second hold, so you will be a lap behind.
just kind of chill with Marco here. Pack's about 4 seconds behind.
People, you have no idea. This is really intense. C'est très très intense. Je vous le dis comme ça, mais ça va être une course très longue.
The good news is Tim Doyle says the same thing. We only lose about 2 or 3 tenths a lap if we just drive around by ourselves. That's the pack.
Yeah.
It's not much of
Tim
it.
knows he's a pro. Tim knows what to do.
Marco's just ahead. Askew's behind.
Oh, Marco, don't back off like that, dude.
Clear. Inside. Clear inside. Inside.
It's like a happy hour in Indy.
It is. Actually, I was just explaining that to the fans. We do this at like Texas and Indy happy hours. All right. Next car behind you is Nazar. That's James Davison.
Well, let's see how he behaves. Be interesting to see.
Shannon, I think it's actually more intense right now than it is in real life. In sim racing, we found that you almost get more nervous because you don't have as much control. It's not so much. I shouldn't say control. You just don't have as much feedback. So because you don't have as much feedback of what the car is doing, you feel like you're not in as much control of your situation. And so then you get more nervous, right? At any time, you naturally get more nervous if you are not in control of what's happening to you, particularly when you're going 220 miles an hour if you're not in control of what's happening to you. So I think Simon's actually more nervous for this than he is in real life. Power in front.
Woo, it's washing up. Hey, he's off. Jeez.
Nice job. Next car ahead is going to be Ericsson and Hinchcliffe. That's Ericsson and Hinchcliffe. Palou's behind. Sorry, Palau is behind.
Palau. We don't know how to say his name. On sait pas comment dire son nom à Palou. C'est Palou.
Ah, je pense, ouais.
Ouais, c'est Palou, hein.
Je dirais Palou aussi.
Il est pâle. Pas de chance, pas de chance. Il est Palou.
That's funny for you. Trevor, we did not get a good qualifying run.
An inch cliff there.
Trevor Lacoste on here on the chat, everyone, is our crew chief for the 22 car, so he organizes the pit crew and stuff, and when I, as the race engineer, kind of make the setup for the car, he makes sure that the spec of the car is exactly how we want it when we roll out to practice qualifying of the race. Trevor also changes the right front tire, outside front tire, during race days. So, hey Sandra, Pascal, we've got a little bit of a strategy for the race. Don't get involved in the crash. It's going to happen at some point, so we're trying to decide how how aggressive are we in not getting involved in the crash? So what I mean by that is we're considering even just dropping back to the back of the pack and just watching for the crash and making sure we can avoid it. If we're moving forward through the pack, we might just continue moving forward, but we are expecting a yellow because of, if you've seen in the warm-up how crazy it is, we are expecting a warm-up, or a yellow, sorry, so we'll, because of that, we might consider our strategy as don't get involved in the crash.
How much more time do we have on the warm-up?
I mean, it says 41 minutes, but they can't do that, right? So I suspect they're going to have to. They're going to stop.
The race starts at 2:40 or something.
Yeah, it should. The race should have.
So what's the time?
It's 2:40. They just did the national anthem, so it should be starting soon. Okay. Yeah, work on your pit in here. You got Hunter Ray just looking. Hunter Ray's in line.
Car outside.
Dixon's in line with you here.
Outside. Clear. Car outside.
You literally just passed Dale Jr.
That's gonna get
on the pit.
That's gonna get in. That's gonna get in Power's head too. That's gonna be great.
That was good for Power, but I feel bad for Junior because you literally passed him as he as he was coming down in the pit lane.
Well, that we practiced.
Yeah, that we practiced a lot. You did a good job with that.
That was great.
Bill, you can.
That's good that
There's not much.
Said I put on you on practice, but
where.
Let me know. I'm gonna go to the restroom. So.
Copy. Bruno, yes, I think you're exactly right. If we put a sim racer, Simon's checkered flag, so he's advancing. So this is perfect timing for your restroom break, and then jump back in and it'll be race time. So everybody, 85 laps.
Yeah, just 1 minute.
We can go anywhere between 37 to 40 laps on fuel. If you're leading the pack, if you were watching the Indy 500 in 2019, if you're leading the pack, you can go about 36, 37 laps. If you're in the pack, you can go about 39, 40 laps because you're saving fuel. All right, bud, 35
That's
seconds.
Close.
Okay,
Oh, I can't change my.
Yeah, you can check the steering pinion.
You got time. I'm watching the clock.
I'm good. I'm good.
Perfect.
Okay, cool.
24 seconds. Just jump in and we'll be ready to rip. Simon,
I don't know what.
I kind of think we should be
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside.
ready to drop towards the back just to kind of keep an eye on things.
Copy. I don't think I can talk. Just so you know. I think I was supposed to do something with the radio, but missed it.
Okay, copy. Are you in the car?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 10-4.
You not see me?
I see you, yep.
Allez. Courage. Okay, Ben. I need you to tell me what you want me to do.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm going to be keeping an eye on how crazy these guys are. If they're looking crazy, I honestly would not be afraid to fall back here. We're going to watch. We're going to see how we do the first 2 or 3 laps here. Okay, so just as a reminder, you're going to have Veach. Actually, sorry, you're 20 seconds. So you're going to have Dalton Collette will be on your inside. The row behind you is Veach and Ferrucci. The row ahead of you is Pagenaud and James Hinchcliffe.
Jet up 3, car. Jet
Copy.
up 5, car.
Travis says if you don't win, you owe him a beer.
Slow car ahead.
Who?
Slow car down low.
Travis,
Haha.
for setting up your nice sim rig. You got your seatbelts
He's already
tight.
had a few beers.
Yeah. You got your seatbelts tight there.
I'm hot. You guys, I'm really hot. Let's do this.
Alright, get ready, bud.
I see Dale Jr.
Getting ready, going green.
I see Dale Jr. there.
Going green here, get ready.
I'll give myself some space here, you know.
Yep.
How many laps is this?
85 laps. 85 laps.
A lot of laps.
Just, yeah, keep some space here. They're kind of accordion here. Green, green, green. Big
Oh,
check up here.
God.
Big check up in the front. Go high, go high. Go low, 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 low.
outside. Clear outside.
Oh,
Car
Jiminy
outside.
Christmas.
Clear outside.
Oh,
Clear
Jesus.
Yellow,
What?
yellow, yellow.
I got a black flag for passing
Pit road's
people.
closed, don't come in.
Hopefully they clear the black flag there.
Yeah, if you can get to race control.
Well, we're gonna have to repair some damage. It looks like.
I didn't hit nothing. Oh, man. I was so excited. Let's just regroup here. The advantage is this was a total wipeout. There's no damage. No money cost.
All right, the pace.
Everybody's in good.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's safe.
Everybody's in good health. I gotta
Make sure
catch
to
the pace car.
the fast repair, Ben, please.
Yep.
I think
yeah,
I'm
it's
P1,
checked.
guys.
Wow, they're just careful here. Careful. They're all checking in front of you. Careful.
See it, Rossi. Rossi's my buddy. We always
Car.
are together on track. Oh, it's a bit of a mess.
27. Car.
That was the most exciting start of my career.
That was a complete mess.
Car boy.
And I'm muted, so I don't know what they're saying, what to do. I have no idea. I'm gonna stay behind Rossi. I'm gonna do what Rossi does.
Well, careful. Everybody's.
27. Car.
Yeah. Follow the black box from iRacing, I think.
Well, yeah, but they're talking to them. I don't hear nothing. So I don't.
27.
I think they have stopped them to avoid them to be in front
What
of the
happened?
safety car.
Who checked up like that?
12. Car.
Somebody checked up, man. Who was on pole? Nasser?
I think Nazar, but I don't think it was their fault. There was basically like row 4 and row 5. There was a huge accordion effect.
Car.
So we just got to pay attention here to the reorder here,
Yeah.
and we'll pit when the pit's open. We're gonna do a full fuel, fast repair, and tires.
Dude, I was hanging back, man. But we're safe, everybody. I didn't have any scratches, no bruises.
Thanks, Richard, for sending that.
Pit lane still closed.
Okay, normally I think they should clear your black flag soon.
I have a black flag, you're right.
Pit road is now open.
Pit road's open.
All right, black flag's cleared. We're gonna want to. We're pitting here. We're pitting here.
Yeah. Make sure to untick the fast repair. We are gonna use it later on. Just
Okay.
the front wing that they won't change, so make sure to untick it, Ben.
Okay, it's unticked. So we're doing fuel, taking about a gallon of gas. We're taking a tear off, and we're taking tires.
I don't need tear off.
Yeah,
But
it's
whatever you say, Benny.
It's fine. It's we're gonna repair the car without the fast repair here since we're under yellow. Apparently it was Rosenquist that checked everybody up here. Alright, watch your cone here, watch your cone. I guess one of the McLarens got into the back of Rosenquist, and then a big crash occurred. Alright, 22 boys are on it. New front wing, tires.
Let's do it, boys, let's do it.
Trev's got the bear bond out.
Oh no, I thought I'd go hit.
Oh, you're
When
good.
you-
You're
when you
good.
laugh.
Go to the fast lane. You're clear to the fast lane. Let's go. Watch your cone here.
Don't, like, you know Mike Ford's the best spotter in the world because he's
One lap to
chilled.
green. Line up single file. Jet stop.
Yes, sir.
21. Car.
Yes, sir.
Stay in the
Hang on,
inside
we're not going
line.
green. We're going
Make
one
sure
more
to
lap.
not exit too soon.
We are not going green.
Yeah, he added
Said it
a
like
lap
5
there.
times.
Good job there.
Pass right. Catch, stay behind the 21. Who's 21? What color is it?
Ed Carpenter is his car directly in front of you.
Is that him? He's white.
Not on my screen.
Well,
Alright,
I'm
so
gonna have a bit of water, it's rehydrating.
the good news is, Simon, we didn't have to use our fast repair there.
Back to 0.
So we've got fast
You know
repair.
what? Actually, you should put us to the front
Half lap
What?
27. Car.
because I'm the only one that stood on the brake and slowed down. I'm just saying.
You did a very good job there. You just got ran over and then pushed into the pack.
So I think you should put me in the lead.
I like that. I like that theory. I like the theory a lot.
Rossi is negotiating right now. He's trying to. He's saying, "Let me back in third position." Yeah, he's negotiating. Sure, people will notice the Menard's color.
Okay, so apparently now with the crash you are P14.
Wow. Better or not? Where did we start? I don't even know.
In 22. So yeah, it's 8th position Spain.
Woo!
I got him
It might be
P16.
even 13.
I got him P16. What do you have, Mez?
Oh man, I'm right behind Hunter Ray.
Yeah, it said 16
We're going one more lap.
because
Not
when
going
it
green.
I gotcha, copy.
Not going green.
I think he's still trying to clear a bunch of black flags there, Simon.
Yeah. Rossi doesn't know he's going to stay behind me, I think.
Yeah, you should follow the iRacing instructions. So be careful.
Whoa,
braking,
check
braking.
up again.
Careful. Yep.
Ah,
I'll try to keep you
Good.
updated, Simon. I've got a view to watch for checkups here, so.
I should stagger anyway.
Yep.
My
exactly.
bad.
Stagger on these iRacing yellows.
Try
Rossi's
to-
still negotiating. Now he's trying to negotiate to get ahead of me. That's normal. After what happened in May last year,
Rossi,
that is normal.
Rossi's always trying to get ahead of you.
Yeah, he's trying. Again, he's trying. Look.
Yeah, he will just get the black flag at the end, so no worries about him.
Well, the problem is I can't stagger when he does this, dude. One lap to green.
One lap to green, yep.
He really thinks he's ahead of me. I don't know what to do, man. I'm ahead.
Oh, yeah. He's going to get a black flag if
He's
he
like-
passes you, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
like two kids fighting for.
Yeah,
Did you guys used to play? Yeah, whatever. I'm
You're-
gonna concentrate.
you're right.
here.
It's P13 you are. Alright, so give you an
Ooh, you
update.
talk like Yoda there.
Alright, give you an idea here, Simon. And then it's Ed Carpenter ahead of you. Obviously, ahead of
What?
ahead of Ed is Ryan Hunter Ray. Remember, just keep that in note. Behind Rossi is going to be Joseph and Colton.
I've got a problem with Rossi because he's really arguing with the chat right now, and he's side by side. I don't want to get black flag because of him, you know.
Otherwise, I send a message in the chat to say to Rossi to follow the instruction and just to shoot. Oh man.
That's like telling an Indy 500 winner just to stop.
Okay, we're going green, right? We're going
Yeah, we're
green.
going
Yeah.
green, going green.
Who's restarting? Ericsson?
Yep.
Yep.
Ericsson, Power, Nasser, Karam, and Kaiser for the top 5.
So I am not allowed to pass left, correct?
Correct. Not
Yeah,
until
you are not allowed to pass.
Yeah. That's another thing. Like, I don't understand why everybody's on top there.
this truck's in here. Just
Because he can't pass if there's a crash.
they're doing a good job here. He's gone. Leader's going. There you go. Good job. Good start. Everybody's clean.
Green, green, green. Catch stop 21.
So what do you want me to do? Do I just hang or?
Let's see if we can go forward with where we are right now. Because it was a single file restart. Let's see if it gets too crazy or not. Just keep going forward here. You got Joseph's the car behind. Sorry, Herta's the car behind. Herta and Joseph. You got about 8 cars back to Herta. You're in a good spot there. Just keep running. That's 6 cars back to Herta. 6. That's Hunter Ray. Next car ahead, just as a note.
30 air is big here. Damn, it's a lot of understeer. Just don't want to burn those tires, you know.
Yes, sir. Nice job on that front wing, Trev. Nice job getting that front wing done. Trey and Trev really knocked out the front wing change with Ben really getting into those turnbuckles quick. So, thanks for that.
Down low. Go high.
And they're all excited. Look at that.
About 4 cars back to Herta. 4 to back to Herta. Hey, hey, hey.
What do you want me to do? Because I can catch them, but
I
I
honestly
can stay there.
just stay right here right now. I think you're fine.
Keep digging.
As your spotter says, keep digging. They're all playing pretty safe right now. I mean, they're 2x2, but it's not terrible. They're leaving good gaps. Plus, you got a big gap behind if you need to check up.
Oh God, Hunter Ray's. He's on it.
Yeah, just
He's on it.
exactly. Just keep an eye on Hunter Ray.
I think I'm in the no man's land, Benny. Worried because if they catch me in the back,
Yeah.
I'll be in the middle of another pack.
Yeah, I mean, you can go forward here if you want. Just remember that's Hunter Ray ahead of you. I'm just watching this front pack. They're playing pretty nice right now. So I think if you want to go forward, you can. They're leaving good room to each other, so that's a positive. Joseph's running the bottom behind you there. Looks like the top lane's kind of working. If you're the leader, you can pass on the bottom, but everyone else is the top lane's working.
Copy 40.
Further with a run.
Clear. Inside. Clear inside.
See, that's the problem right there. Now I'm in trouble because you all want to go forwards, and Rossi's trying to touch me, man. Jesus, I'm gonna let him go.
Still
As
there.
Junior.
I'm gonna follow Dale Jr. because he knows about these races.
Still
You
there.
got Palou.
There you go. Let's see. Oh no, not Palou. No.
This is
Alright, Dale.
this is the back of the lead pack that you're on right now. This is the back of the lead pack. After Harvey behind you, that is the end of the pack. So just make sure we hook into here still.
Saving some tires.
Yep, good job. You're 13 laps in.
Well, not on tires, correct?
Correct. Not on tires. Just total race laps.
Yeah, I need you to keep me aware of the number of laps on tires before the end of the stint, please.
Copy.
I think you're doing a really good job there because you're running that medium lane there just to save the tires.
Yes, sir.
There's a slow car below the white line here. Just watch him.
Mechanical.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, look at Palou. And I hope he
3
doesn't
wide
behave like that in real life. Oh God.
I actually like what we're doing here right now, Simon. We're just saving our tires here. This is good.
Oh God. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Go low.
Nice job. Nice job.
Good job.
Car coming on the outside. Outside. Outside.
Who's that?
It's Harvey. You're clear after that. You're all clear. You gotta get with
I'm
this.
in like super safe mode right now, guys.
That's good. Stay with this pack because it's 2.5 seconds to the car behind you. So stay with this pack.
It's tense, man. It's tense. See, Dale Jr., that's the guy you gotta follow, man. I'm telling you.
That's why I was getting so excited earlier that he was out there.
For those who know.
Simon's learned a lot from Dale Jr. No joking. He's
There's
learned.
a bunch of
There's a bunch of wounded warriors on the
Yes.
in the infield there.
All right, I need to go forward a bit, right? You know,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Well, you just got to make sure this group stays with that lead pack. But you're sitting good. It's 2.8 seconds to the car behind. But these 3 cars in front of you are all in line here. Just kind of catching back up to the lead pack. It's perfect.
We're catching back.
Yeah, Colette,
Okay.
who's leading this pack, this mini pack, is catching back, and then Junior will catch back up with him. They haven't gotten too far away. You can see him. Yeah, Colette's just caught the back of Hunter Ray, so you're going to catch back to this
Yes.
pack shortly.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna chill.
Yep, chill out. You're in a perfect spot. Just don't lose the draft. Save your tires here. Just finished lap 19, 67 to go.
You gotta check the time too, because if we go to, it could be a time race, just so you know.
Yeah, copy.
It's timed race.
You're working lap 15 on tires. 15.
Copy.
Sandra, I think that's correct. We are driving conservative. We are trying not to hit
Well,
anybody.
the people that got wounded, are they coming back or are they done?
Some of them are disconnecting, like Scott Speed and Scott Dixon have disconnected.
Scott Speed was in the race?
I think he was spotting. Actually, take that back. I think he was spotting for Marco.
Oh, okay.
There's a bunch of cars out though. Andretti, Dixon, Askew.
I'm saving you a bunch of fuel too, just so you know, man.
That's good.
You're gonna love it.
We like saving fuel. So you see the back of the pack there? That's obviously Palou in front of you. Sorry, Harvey. Sorry, Harvey.
Can you
in
check
front of you.
Harvey's damaged? He's really slow.
Take a look at that,
What
Richard. I can't see that very well.
No,
Trev, yes, I need
it does
something.
not like he has any damage, but if you
No?
want to pass him,
I'm almost
you
out.
can. But for me on my camera, I don't have any damage.
He
I
might
think we're
just.
okay here.
He might. Yeah, I think you're great there. He might just be taking it easy, Simon.
Because you are always catching the pack, so no worries.
Or P17, Simon. P17.
No problem.
We're not quite to half.
Just
tanks
being smart, being smart.
yet. Richard, I don't think everyone pitted under that yellow, right? We're gonna go longer
Yeah,
than,
I think so.
than a bunch of the leaders.
Rossi did.
Rossi did, but there's a bunch of cars that did, but I think there was a lot of the leaders did not. So I think that we're gonna go longer than a lot of these cars. We'll have to kind of play that how we want to play it.
I'm also saving a bunch of fuel, man.
Yeah, normally compared to the lead lap, it should be like maybe 3 or 4 laps longer in our sync.
Rudy, yes. I wish he would have done this earlier at Indy. I was super stressful. Turned out good in the end, but whoa.
I love how the line is actually changing. It's interesting. The grip level on the track is
Yeah.
moving.
That's awesome. Got 19 laps on tires here. Working lap 20. You're at just past half tanks right now. Just past half tanks.
Copy.
Everybody's seemed to be chill out pretty much here, which is good. I think it's also getting more difficult, so
Yeah. I'm good. I'm just saving my stuff.
that's what you're good at. this pack has left the pack behind us. The pack originally was 2 seconds behind you. They're 3.7 seconds behind you now. So this is obviously the quicker pack.
Copy. Who's leading?
Sage, Karam, Power, Nazar.
Copy.
Like I said, those guys are going to pit before you. Thanks, Sandra. It's good to know. From some of our fans, Simon, it sounds like the top 10 did not pit. So we're going to run longer than a lot of cars here.
Copy. I want to explain what's going on for the people who just jump on, Ben.
Yes, sir.
Or Isha, depending how many French people are on.
Yeah, so just kind of give everybody who's just, like Simon said, just getting on.
Up to you, Ben.
I'll just do a quick American one, English one here. It's lap 29 of the 85 lap race, the Chevrolet 275. I'm Ben Bretzman, Simon Pagenaud's race engineer at Team Penske. We are riding in car with Simon. You can see him on the bottom of the screen here. That's him driving. We're at Michigan, 2-mile high banked oval. Pretty deep into a tire run here. There is tire degradation at Michigan here. We've got to kind of protect that right front tire. That's what Simon's doing. He's kind of nice and easy on the throttle, not scrubbing that right front tire too much. There was a big crash at the start of the race. Big crash at the start of the race. If you ever watched the US 500, I think from 1996, but someone correct me if I'm wrong there. They also had the same thing. We had a huge crash. Simon got involved in it. He did a good job trying to stop, but kind of just got collected in it. We came in, made our pit stop. Now sounds like the top 10 cars did not pit under that yellow. So they're going to pit early. We're going to, we'll be in the pits after them with a few cars in front of us. We're going to try to do some decent laps here. And fuel stints anywhere between 37 to 40, even 41 laps if you're saving fuel. Let's see how we do. Alright, got everybody up to speed here. You're doing great, son, saving that right front tire. That's still Jack Harvey in front of you. 4.1 to the group behind you.
Yeah. He's just using my line now. He's looking at what I'm doing. That's not helping my tires. You know what I mean?
Yeah, copy. Thanks, Kathy. Yes, 1996. I thought I was right, but
it's actually the draft, and the draft effect's very well done.
Travis, fall off the tires. It's about lap 15. You start to lose the right front, and it just progressively gets worse the entire time. To get to the point where you get pretty terminal understeer with that right front tire. So protecting that right front tire is a pretty big deal. Tim, I would love the Hanford device at Michigan. I think that was some of the most amazing races ever put on by open wheel at a high speed speedway, super speedway. It was that was a special time back then. That was amazing races. Some of the gear ratios you hear.
Spread a little bit tire
people.
Usage, I guess.
Some of the gear ratios because the top speeds
starting
were
to a bit
immense.
being a bit more
Spread out?
Yeah.
So do I need to go forwards?
Not
How many
yet.
laps in the stint?
30.
We got about 12 or 13 more laps here before we pit. But I think the leaders are going to pit in probably 8 or 9.
Yeah.
So what do you want me to do?
And if you can start to move forward, I think it's safe to try it because these cars are pretty spread out. It'll also give us an idea of if we've got anything to run longer than the guys in front of us here. Nice job. It's Junior ahead. Junebug. Yeah, this is perfect. If you can get these guys, that'll be perfect for us.
Outside. Clear outside.
Nice job, all clear. He's got to run. See if he uses it.
Ouais,
He's
c'est
in
bien.
saving mode as well. He could have taken it as much as he wanted.
Colette's the next car ahead. Colette. Yeah, let's see if we can get these guys, Simon. If we can get past Colette and catch back to that lead pack, I think that's going to be pretty beneficial. I agree, Tim.
Oh, somebody in the grass there. I am hot. It's a lot hotter than it looks.
So here's the situation, guys. We're going to go about 8 more laps. It's going to put it about 40 to go. We can make it home from 40 to go if we run in the draft.
Clear outside.
Somebody
Nice.
pitting.
Nice job,
Chilton.
Tom. Chilton's pitting. Yeah, the leaders are starting to come. This is perfect. Watch this guy. I don't know what he's going to do here. Yeah, I think you're 100% right, Tim. They're not going to make it. I don't think you can go that long. The max we got was 41 laps, we think, in fuel save. So if they're 3 or 4 laps above us, longer than us, they're going to struggle. I think we'll just make it.
DK pitting.
Copy. All these leaders are going to slowly start coming in here. Fuel is going to become a major thing, Simon. We can make it to the end. The leaders will not be able to. They will have to make a second
Copy.
stop.
I need to know how many more laps on these tires.
Good.
4 laps.
Four laps, yep.
So I thought they were all pitting.
They'll be pitting in here soon. They have to. Some of these cars, they kind of already pitted with you, but most of them will be coming.
Leader's pitting now.
That's the leader. This is perfect, though, Simon. This is saving us fuel. This is going to become a fuel race quick unless there's another yellow.
Continue to take care of the fuel.
That's Kyle Kaiser ahead.
Go
Nice
high.
job. Nice
Leader's
job.
pitting now.
Awesome job, bud.
You're in fifth, but
You're
the next
P5 right now. All the cars ahead of you, I think, were pitted when we did, so they're all on the same strategy.
Who's ahead of me? It's doing some weird stuff.
Pelot is ahead of you. Pelot. Willpower out of the pits.
Oh, Jesus.
Car inside.
Nice
That
job.
guy.
Stay high. You're in third. Still left. Still left. Hold your line. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. 2 wide. Still left. Still left. You're up top. 3 wide.
So, Richard, not this lap, but the next lap, correct?
Oh, gosh.
Clear inside.
Yep, next lap.
He almost hit me.
Okay, not this lap, Simon, but the next lap we will be pitting.
Huh?
So
Okay.
next lap,
Jesus, Ben.
next lap we're pitting. So just make sure that you can get to the bottom.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish. Leader's pitting now. Got a leader, let's get all the way.
Yep, next lap, pit. This lap, pit, pit, pit.
This lap.
Yep, this lap, pit, pit, pit.
Then push the button again.
Car outside. Clear.
Woo! Wow, save that.
Nice job, bud. So no repair here. Windshield tear off, full tank of fuel and tires.
Oh, I'm out of gas, Ben. No?
You're
No worries,
right.
no worries.
You're good. You're good. You're perfect. That was about as perfect as we could do it. You were the only car that
No,
made it
it's
to that.
tall. Oh, okay.
You're good. You're good. Just get ready. Okay, Simon. Fuel from here. We're gonna have to stay in the draft to get to the end.
Copy. That was tight, man.
All right. Watch your cone.
What kind of fuel save you need?
Just like you were doing. Just like you were doing. That was perfect. Let's stay with Pagenaud. You got to get with him. The next car back's 3 seconds behind. Great stop. 100% right, Kathy, man. We were the only car to make it to that lap right there, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure we were the only car that went that deep. 40 laps to go. We can make it from here as long as we get in the draft. This is going to become a tight fuel race for the leaders. We'll see how they do. Simon, we are sitting really good on fuel compared to everybody else. Just manage your car.
Except they're leaving me.
That's alright. You'll catch back up to him here. Just manage your car.
Well, I mean, if I manage the car right now, I won't catch up to him.
No, attack
You'll catch
right
him.
now.
You'll catch
no
him.
worries.
Yeah, don't worry. You'll be just perfect.
Okay.
You're,
I just got I got the wagon.
Yep, you're perfect, bud. That's just perfect. Honestly, I'm not as concerned about fuel because you're going to have cars in front of you. Just making sure you did exactly what you did with the tires the last run. That was absolutely perfect. You had something at the end of that stint.
Well, I started a bit more aggressive here.
That's alright. The pack's more spread out, so you'll be fine here.
Should I stay with Pagenaud or?
Yeah, go forward when you can. That's Kaiser in front.
Oh, yeah, but I use tires to go forward, so you need to be super clear what you need.
If it's available, right? I mean, go forward if it's available. I guess that's the best thing I can say.
I'm using a lot more tires than I was first stint.
Okay. I suspect I might be wrong here, Richard, but like the cars in front of us were using tires a ton also, so I think you're okay based off what they were doing. The track's gonna keep getting better also.
Yeah, that's true. There is more rubber on track, so no worries about the tires. And you have
I just need to know if I gotta pass him or if I stay behind, save fuel. I need to know what's important, Ben.
Yeah. You can go forward here. You can go forward here.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use tires.
Like I said, if you get a run on them, like use the tires.
You have 3 laps less to do compared to the previous stint, so no worries.
Yeah, the track's gonna keep getting better. That's Hunter Ray, just as a note.
Using a lot of tires.
You're gonna be just fine. The track's gonna keep getting better. Like Richard said, your stint's gonna be shorter here.
Take care of the fuel, that's the main thing.
So fuel is the main thing now?
Yeah. But I think as long as you're in traffic like you did the first stint, you'll be just fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I won't be able to save as much because it's going quicker now. It's spread out, you know, like I've got a lot more full throttle time.
No worries. You have only 40 laps to do on that stint, which is pretty much the normal window.
Okay.
Yep. Like we talked about before the race, we can totally do that just running in traffic. We can do 40 laps pretty straightforward. Just not leading. So what you're doing right now is absolutely perfect.
Okay.
Enter Ray in front.
So, sorry, I kind of lost track of chat here. This is super exciting right now. We went super deep that first stint. Simon did an amazing job saving his tires, saving his fuel, closing the gap to the leaders. We went deeper than anybody else, so our fuel situation is by far the best compared to everyone else. I think the leaders, the cars that were leading in the pack, such as Will, Sage, Graham, those cars, Ed, they're more than likely not going to make it to the end of the race. So with the fuel that they've got, unless they get some yellow help, we're sitting P9. I know we can make it to the end of the race without stopping again. So right now it's key to Simon. Advance when he can. Save fuel, stay in the draft, save your tires. That's the biggest thing. And if we can get home and everybody else has to pit, or we're going to be looking so good. Let's see how it turns out. I'm excited. You're doing perfect, Simon. Right now you're doing perfect. Like I said, if you get a run on him, take it. Otherwise, just save the fuel, save the tires. We're in the best position of everyone in front of us right now.
Copy. There's a point I'm going to need you to tell me if it's more important to get track position.
Yep, will do. We just gotta let the race play out a little bit more here because if a yellow comes out or not. 29 laps to go. You're running P9. The leaders Sage and Will. Almost all these cars are gonna have a hard time getting to the end here.
Copy.
Just an FYI, Simon Rosenquist is in that pack ahead of Ray there. He has a lap down.
Copy.
He might still have some damage as well.
As you guys can see, there's 27 to go. We're estimated to do 28 laps on fuel.
How many laps to go?
27 to go. Right now we're good on fuel, but you got to keep doing what you're doing right now.
So there's not going to be another stop, right?
Unless there's a yellow. Correct.
Copy.
We're done putting fuel in the car. Fishbush is done for the day.
Fish push is done.
So anyways, like I said, super exciting. This is a little bit of a strategy race right now. Rudy, we're not expecting a competition yellow. There's no competition yellows today. The yellows are only going to be if there's a big crash or something. Copy on that, Tim. Yeah, I think Rossi's in a pretty good spot as long as he keeps saving fuel. He's the guy I'm watching also. Yep. Thanks, Tim. Yep, exactly. 100%. Trev, Malcolm's doing good. He's a little stressed, but I think we are in the best possible spot we could be in, so see how we do. I'm kind of just interested. I want to see how the race plays out here. We got to kind of make sure we keep our nose on us here. See what happens. And that car's a lap down.
I know, but he's not giving up.
Yep, correct.
Might still have some damage, so try to clear him as soon as you can.
Car outside. Still left. Clear outside.
Nice job. So Simon, just to kind of give you a race update here. He's of course fighting back. I don't know why.
Still left.
He's not advancing though. He's giving you the position. So Simon, I think the guys that we're racing, there's 22 laps to go. The guys we're racing are Pagenaud and Rossi. They pitted a lap before you, so they're tighter on fuel than we are. They're in that pack of 4 cars ahead of Hunter Ray there. They're in that pack of 4. Those are the 2 guys. Those are the 2 guys that can probably make it to the end. They're going to be a lot tighter than us, though.
Yeah. Antori's doing a good job there, so if we could get that wagon back.
Yep, that's 100% right. Yep, you can get him in a good rhythm. Save your tires. Go get with those guys.
He's in the same situation as me, Hunter.
No, he pitted a lot earlier.
Copy.
He's one of the cars that's going to struggle to make it. Norman's watching downstairs? Yeah! Norman! I agree, Dan. Dan, thanks, Dan. DXC has been amazing.
Pitting.
Yeah, I think he just know that he won't make it.
We might be the only car that can make it, Simon.
As long as it doesn't go yellow.
100%. We do not want a yellow right now. We want to just run green to the end. Just to give you a reference, Simon, you're 4.6 seconds behind the leader. No concern to us, but that's just where the leader's at. There's a pack of 3, and then you see that
behind.
No, ahead of. That's what the lead pack is. A pack of 3, and then you see everybody else in front of you. You're P7 right now. It's going to be 18 laps to go.
Copy.
Pagenaud there is the 3rd car in line you see ahead of Veach. He's the guy that's pitted 1 lap before us. I think he's our competition now.
Copy.
Ben, you might want to check the Discord. Michael put an interesting data for us.
Ah!
Yeah, that's perfect, Richard. Perfect. McLaughlin pitted on our lap, but he's much further behind us. So it's really Pagenaud is who we're racing, Simon. He pitted a lap before us.
Copy. Hunter is perfect there, so I'm just gonna follow.
That's Chilton, lap down.
Doesn't have a rear wing on.
He's going for low drag here.
Outside. Clear.
If you can get him, great. Otherwise, just sit. We're not too concerned about track position right now. This is exciting, guys. Man, if we could go without a yellow, we will make it to the end.
How many laps to go?
15, coming to 14 to go. I don't want him to throw a yellow, Tim. As I think we're the only car that can make it. Maybe Pagenaud and maybe McLaughlin.
So you realize that if everybody peels off, I won't be able to save as much fuel, correct?
Correct. We're actually on the positive right now. We're okay. We're like a 3/4 of a lap to the good right now.
But you know I'm gonna have to throttle more, so I'm
Yep,
gonna use
no.
more.
I understand. We'll just have to manage it.
Hitting now.
You what?
We're just gonna have to manage it. You're doing great. Just keep doing what you're doing here.
Get back in fifth.
Remember, pit loss time is like a lot here, so we can, if we just need to slow down to get to the end of the race, we will.
No worries about the fuel. You are perfect.
What's Vitch doing there? Is he coming out of pits? What is he doing?
No, it is for position. I think he made a mistake.
Lead is pitting now. Get back in fourth.
Okay, so Simon, the 3 cars in front of you are the 3 leaders. You are 4th at the moment.
Okay, copy.
Again, the leader is Pagenaud. He's the only guy we're concerned about right now.
There's no way he's gonna make it. He's not in the draft.
Correct. He pitted a lap before you, and he's burning a ton of fuel. We are in a great position to just hang out here.
Copy.
Your favorite kind of racing.
It's won me a lot of races.
This is true. Guys, we are like,
What's going on with Vitch, man?
this is super interesting. If we can just manage the car,
Car outside.
Oh, Jesus.
make sure nothing happens here.
Rossi's coming.
Yeah, he's gonna
Oh,
get
you
new
didn't-
tires. New tires.
Well, yeah. He's good to go, Ben.
He's a lap down. He's a lap down.
10 laps to go, fella.
Rossi's a lap down.
Vitch is gonna create a yellow. Keeps making mistakes.
Yeah, don't worry about Rossi.
Good.
The only guy we care about right now is Pagenaud. I don't think he can make it though.
Copy. I just hit the wall, Palu.
Yep, be careful. He might have some damage, I think. Yep, he has some damage on the steering, be careful.
Car outside.
Oh, Jesus.
Hold
This
the
is,
line.
we gotta be super
Stay calm,
careful
stay
here.
calm.
Next car is the leader. Inside.
Awesome job, Simon. Awesome job. Just manage your risk here. Awesome job. You will, if there's no yellow, you will win this race.
Back in third. Keep hustling.
8 laps to go. You've got a car behind you, Kyle Kaiser. After Kaiser, there's a 2-second gap. So you're in a great spot here.
Do you need more fuel or not?
No,
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 no, no.
no. You're doing great. We got
So
almost-
what? Do you want me to go or?
Just
No, stay behind.
stay behind. Just do exactly what you're doing. All you need to do right now, Simon, is just manage your risk here. You don't need to take any big risks here. Cal, I'm with you. I'm as nervous right now. I'm way more nervous right now than I was at the 500, it seems like. We're sitting in a really good position.
Next car is the leader. Still there, still there. Still there. Keep low. Car inside.
That's Pagenaud, new tires, lap down.
Still there. You're on
Watch
top.
Kaiser here, watch Kaiser, watch Kaiser.
2 wide. Still there. Clear inside.
Who's in white there?
That's Ed Carpenter, Ed. So you got Kaiser and Ed behind you. Pagenaud's on new tires.
Fucking.
Car outside.
Come on, Pagenaud, man.
All that fella. Clear outside.
Hello. I'm with you, Tim. I'm trying to figure out how I can tell them to just let him go.
You sure they're not gonna make it, those two? One of us?
No, they will not make it. Simon, if you want to let these 2 cars go behind you, you can. We just have to minimize risk. There's a big gap behind Kaiser if you want it.
Copy.
Inside. Keep high. Clear.
Hunter Ray's pitting.
Leader's pitting now. Back in second.
There's no way Veach makes it to the end. So you got Kaiser's the only car behind you. Behind Kaiser, there's a 2-second gap. Just watch these guys.
Car is the leader.
There's 4 laps to go, Simon. There's no way Veach makes it to the end. You're running P2.
Copy. Gotcha.
Car outside. Stay low. Clear outside.
You are the leader.
Take care of your fuel, Simon, just in case, please.
Are we close?
You should be
No, we
fine.
have some margin, but
Yeah, we have margin, but just you're doing great.
just don't play with fire.
Lap to go. You are the leader.
Oh, Veach.
Hold your line.
Just won't give up, man.
You're gonna have Hunter Ray behind on new tires. Hunter Ray behind on new tires.
Next lap is
Lap
the
down,
white
right?
lap.
He's a lap down, yes, lap
I'm
down.
short of fuel, Ben.
You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it.
I don't think so. I think I'm
You
way
are-
short.
Inside.
You are gonna
I'm
make
making
it.
it
100%. Don't worry about the fuel. I'll keep you updated on who's on new tires. Connor behind new tires. Car slow coming to
You
the
just
white flag.
pitted.
Okay, you're
Be
Am I
careful.
good to?
good to
Yeah,
go.
you are
Don't
good
worry
to go,
about fuel.
Simon.
Just go. Go. Get to the finish.
Clear.
You are leading the race. Everyone behind you is a lapped car. So Connor behind you is a lapped car. You're
Okay,
on
so
the
I can
white
slow
car.
down.
Yep.
No, no worries.
Just
no worries,
go.
no.
Just go. You're good. You're good. You're gonna make it to the
Ben,
end.
you're way too excited, Benny.
You're gonna make it to do burnouts. It's gonna be great.
Down. Chill, buddy. Remember, we won Indy, man. So
I'm more nervous now than Indy.
me
Here you
too.
go. Checker
Me
flag.
too.
Checker.
So,
Checker.
good
Checker.
job.
Winner.
Did we really?
Yeah.
What? Woo!
We
No.
won the race, bud. Nice job. Nice job, Rashad. Nice, everybody. Here he's here with the bubbly. Winner
What
of the
no
chicken dinner.
man? Yes!
That's how we do it, boys and girls.
Champagne,
Driven
champagne.
on strategy. Nice job, boys. Nice job, Sam.
job.
I don't want to
saving
dirty
fuel.
my furniture.
Ah,
Ooh, good boy, no make good boy. We won! We won! We won!
That's how we do it.
it! Yes!
good job, man.
À tous les Français! Hip hip hip!
Do some smoke burnout
Let's
time. We
shake
got
it.
just enough fuel.
I'm gonna do some burnouts.
Yeah, do some burnouts
yeah,
in that
sure.
DXC beautiful car.
Why is nobody waving at me on track?
You know what? You have still 1 lap to spare on fuel, so you were really safe on fuel. So no worries at all with that.
I'm
you
sweating.
have 0.4 gallons to burn. So
Let me get out of the car, Benny.
Let's see a big one here.
Race is over.
Woo! Yeah!
Burning it down, ladies and gentlemen.
Overracer!
Burning it down.
Overmeister!
Sorry, Roger.
This
His
is
motor's
awesome.
done.
Who's the Oval King? Who's
Nice.
the Super Speedway King?
Job, Simon Pagenaud.
Yes! No hands! Woo! Ah, I think I'm out of fuel.
Yeah, you might.
Yeah, you are. You are out of fuel. Nice job, bud. Hey,
Out of
congrats,
fuel.
everybody.
I lost you, Benny. Woo!
No, just congrats. That was awesome, bud. Absolutely awesome.
Well
Alright.
done, baby.
Champagne.
Thanks, Michael, for the
Thanks, Michael.
for the overlay.
I told you, man.
Thank you so much for all the help.
No, man! I'm sweating. This is amazing.
So
Yes!
it's all about that strategy.
I still got it.
You did a great job
Thank
saving
you.
fuel. That middle stint was everything. That middle stint was absolutely everything.
It was all you guys. Oh, I gotta go on TeamSpeak. Sorry.
Yeah, I think so now.
Ah!
Winner.
I am
Vas-y.
sweating like... Je transpire, vous n'avez pas idée. Merci à tous. Oh là là, j'en reviens pas. C'est qui le roi des Speedway? C'est Pagenaud. Merci à la stratégie, Richard, c'était génial. Et merci à tous ceux qui m'ont aidé avec Race Clutch à s'entraîner. Wouh! On a gagné. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the champagne.
Avec la manière, 13 secondes 3 d'avance.
Et
sur
bien
la
sûr, le
P2.
champagne. Il est français? Il est de France, bien sûr. Hey!
Hey, make sure you know what you need to do for TeamSpeak or talking to the league there, Simon.
Yeah. I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta go on TeamSpeak here.
Yeah,
TeamSpeak.
We'll see
You know what that means, Ben? I'm gonna have to do PR stuff all day long. Okay, I'm on. Oh, microphone activated. Oh, I muted myself. I think I need to get off Discord. No, no.
You can run both at the same time.
You'll be fine.
I don't know. They're not talking to me. Where's my phone?
Yeah, check
And
your phone.
if you are connected, they will move you into the right channel, so no rest.
I'm exhausted. This was.
Nice job, everybody.
This was. Alright, it's our broadcast, so I can say it. I got a message from Mark Miles saying Roger Penske's super excited. Hey, you know, it was his track too, so that's pretty cool.
It was, yeah, it was. Thanks, Roger.
Roger built Michigan. Roger Penske a fabriqué Michigan, pour ceux qui ne le savent pas, et je viens de recevoir un message comme quoi il était super heureux. Alors,
Classe.
je sais pas ce que je dois faire en fait. I don't know what to do. Hey! Come on.
I'm bringing up the minute-to-minute and the notes, Simon, because I don't remember either.
Hey Lee, how are you? Woo! I cannot believe this just happened!
You can hear
wow!
his post-race interview here with Lee
That's
Diffie.
incredible. Whew. Well, it's all credit to Ben Bretzman and also my virtual team that's really behind me, Race Clutch. But Tim Penske, man, we work hard to understand this kind of racing, and with the teammates, we work together to try to understand fuel consumption and strategies. And I must say, man, it's a pleasure to bring the DXC car in Victory Lane this year.
So you're just doing a quick interview with...
Yes, absolutely, Paul. And I actually was thinking about that during the race. I was like, well, they're going to think I really lost it. But we were just saving fuel, trying to stay out of trouble. You know, at the start of the race, everybody piled up. We were trying to avoid it, but we ran into... The goal was to stay at the back. We know we didn't have the pace in qualifying. I think I must have done something wrong with my lane. I didn't pick up the speed, so we qualified toward the back and decided to go for... option B, which was basically saving fuel and try to conserve tires as well. But we had some good pace as well with saving fuel. front tire conservation was my first goal. We tried to stay in the drive, stay out of trouble to start. Really, that was the goal. Then Joseph got together with someone, and then that's when we avoided the crash. And then I thought, man, I'm just gonna stay back there and see what we can do. And then when I started doing that, we started to save a lot of fuel, and we realized there was that strategy lurking around. So we used that. It was stressful. I mean, it's the most stressful I've been in a race car, quite frankly, because there's a lot going on in the headset. I have 2 people talking, plus the spotter, so that's 3. and I didn't know if we were going to make it at the end. So with Vich there, the battle was very very intense. But I had a lot of help from Ryan Hunter there, so that was cool. Pagenaud week. I love it. Thank you, Townsend. It's been an amazing week actually to rewatch all this, and I've been live tweeting, and I've had a lot of interaction with the fans. That was really cool. Yes, this is correct. Like everybody knows, I sleep in my race suit.
That's probably true.
I have champagne right here with me. I wish you could see it. It's you could see it on my broadcast, but I wish you could see it. It's a beautiful Moet from France, obviously, and it tastes good when you get in victory lane. But it's not like the milk. It's not like the milk.
All right, he'll be back with us in just a sec. He's just finishing up his interview with.
Okay, cool. I was
broadcast.
moved. I was still on, so I didn't want to talk. Woo! Ah, c'était génial. That was awesome, boys.
Nice
wow.
job, Pagenaud.
Good job.
Oh, there's nothing better than winning.
That middle stint was everything, bud. We were going that extra lap more than Pelot and more than Rossi there. That was absolutely everything.
Something funny, Dale Earnhardt Jr. finished 3rd.
Yeah,
that's
good.
I
McLaughlin finished 2nd.
He pitted on the same lap as you. He made it with you.
Cheers, Ben.
Cheers, bud. I'm out, but I was in a bad spot. I ran out halfway through the race. It was a bad situation, yeah. But congrats, bud. Give us a talk on English and a talk on French, if you could, about how that
I'm
went.
going to do French first because they've been waiting.
Okay, yeah.
Richard, on parle en français?
Eh ben, allons-y.
Moi, j'en peux plus, là.
Bon, j'entame le résumé, du coup.
Vas-y, entame.
Bon, du coup, début de course, le start complètement chaotique. Devant, ça a tapé avec Rossi dans les 4-5 premiers, donc ça a eu un gros pile-up. On a eu de la chance, de la bonne intelligence de la part de Simon de garder un peu de distance. Donc on a juste frotté un peu l'aileron avant. On est repassé au pit du coup, juste histoire d'être safe, aileron et pneus, sans utiliser le fast repair en cas de besoin de joker. Après, on était dans le pack qu'il fallait. On est resté au milieu dans un no man's land. On était avec, je crois, Kaiser quasiment tout au long de la course.
Ouais. Il roulait bien. Hein.
Même au début, qui roulait vachement bien. Donc juste dans les packs où il fallait. Simon, comme hier en practice, gérait l'économie de fuel, l'économie de pneus au plus que ce qu'on pouvait. Le splash au début aussi, une bonne idée de faire rentrer pour avoir ces 2-3 extra laps par rapport à tout le monde. Et à la fin, sur le deuxième tour, on a fait un tour de plus que tout le monde. Bonne entrée de pit, ce qui nous a permis de faire la diff et de rester dans l'aspiration de tout le monde. Et ensuite, il a juste fallu cruiser, économiser les pneus, l'essence. Simon était un peu stressé à la fin, il avait peur qu'on n'aille pas jusqu'au bout, mais on avait un petit peu plus d'un tour de rab avec Ben de ce qu'on avait calculé, donc on savait qu'on était bon jusqu'à la fin. Après, les d'autres gars avec les pneus neufs sont arrivés, donc en fait, on est même resté tout le temps dans la spi. Donc il y avait largement tout ce qu'il fallait. On était les seuls à pouvoir aller jusqu'au bout dans la strat et c'est la win au bout.
C'était cool, c'était génial. Alors je dois dire que hier soir on a fait une grosse séance d'entraînement qui m'a beaucoup aidé. Je tiens vraiment à remercier tous ceux qui nous ont rejoints. Il y avait notamment, je dois dire un gros merci à Michael Cadeau, très honnêtement, parce que hier soir je lui ai dit, on a partagé nos usures de pneumatiques sur un relais et il m'a appris quelque chose et je me suis surtout rendu compte qu'il économisait beaucoup plus d'essence que moi. Donc j'y ai pensé un petit peu hier soir et voilà, c'était super. Il y a Michael Duforest aussi qui a joué mon pote Raal avec une voiture aux couleurs de Raal pour que ça me mette vraiment le boost. Mais non, mais franchement c'était une course super au niveau de la stratégie. Parfois, on n'avait pas trouvé le truc en qualif. Je sais pas. J'ai pourtant travaillé beaucoup sur la qualif, mais il nous manquait un petit truc sur la ligne, certainement à utiliser pour aller un peu plus vite en qualif. Ouais. En partant derrière, le problème c'était d'éviter le chaos, donc j'ai décidé d'être un peu conservateur. Et finalement, ça nous a permis d'économiser énormément d'essence, les pneus aussi, et voilà, ça a payé. Donc c'est génial quand une stratégie marche comme ça. C'est comme l'assurance tout risque. Et voilà, l'agence tout risque, je me suis régalé. Donc, merci beaucoup à tous parce que c'est grâce à Race Clutch que ils me permettent de m'entraîner aussi bien le team virtuel en France. Donc merci à vous et puis merci à tous les Français qui me suivent parce que on a un suivi absolument incroyable sur Facebook de nos streams avec Ben. Donc ça c'est génial et d'avoir Richard qui parle français c'est encore mieux.
Ouais. Et un gros GG encore une fois au-delà de ceux qui ont été cités à tous ceux qui sont venus hier soir gentiment pour le practice de la communauté française d'IndyCar iRacing.
Alors GG ça veut dire quoi? Je vois GG partout, ça veut dire quoi?
Alors GG ça veut dire good game.
Ouais.
Good game, d'accord.
Yep. Donc ça veut dire bravo en fait, tout simplement.
D'accord, bravo. Bah, merci à vous et voilà. Ouais, c'est cool parce que on reste le maître du Super Speedway, donc ça c'est génial.
Pas mal d'être débutant sur iRacing 2 jours avant Watkins et au bout de la 3e manche du championnat gagné.
Ça qui est bon.
Yep. Je crois que en plus avec là les résultats, je crois que vous allez être plus que 3 ou 4 à avoir fait toutes les manches dans le top 10.
D'accord.
D'ailleurs toi, Scott, Will et c'est tout, je crois, qui ont fait les trois manches dans le top 10. Parce que Sage s'est fait avoir par la strat, fini 14 et il s'était fait sortir la dernière fois. Et Rosenqvist, où est-ce qu'il a fini Rosenqvist d'ailleurs?
Un petit bout de rosé.
Il a fini loin, il a fini très loin Rosenqvist. Ah bah oui, il avait des dégâts, il est fini à 2 tours, il a fini 21ème. Donc ouais, bah il y a que les 3 de la team Penske, j'ai envie de dire, qui ont fini dans le top 10 des 3 premières manches. C'est pas mal. C'est pas mal. Ça représente un peu.
Juste que je vérifie parce qu'évidemment là j'ai les IndyCar qui me tombent dessus avec des demandes d'interview. Je vais y passer la semaine prochaine. Katie is ready to go. Ah, il va falloir que je fasse un Instagram live. Voilà, donc la vie en fait dans les coulisses, c'est ça, la vie des pilotes. Donc quand on marche bien, quand on a de bons résultats, tout de suite après, c'est interview sur interview sur interview. On répète souvent la même chose, mais bon, c'est ce qu'ils veulent entendre. Donc voilà. Mais en tout cas, c'est génial. Je me suis régalé, mais j'ai jamais été autant stressé, je crois.
Ouais, t'étais tendu dans la voiture là sur le dernier tour.
Et oui, parce que ce qu'il faut que j'explique, c'est que les pneus se dégradent, d'accord. Donc petit à petit, là, en plus, comme je prenais la ligne haute, mes pneus arrière se dégradaient. Donc en fin de relais, les 3 derniers tours, l'arrière de la voiture était très très mobile. Et j'avais peur de faire un tête à queue dans les 2 derniers tours. Et en plus, je voyais les autres revenir en pneus neufs, me doubler à droite à gauche. J'avais peur de perdre la première place, donc c'était un peu stressant. Mais on a gagné, donc on est les meilleurs.
Exactement. C'est bien déroulé, tout s'est bien géré.
Génial. On passe en anglais?
Yep.
Merci les Français. Okay, we're back, Ben, and I've got to go hurry quick because Katie Argett is waiting for me on Instagram.
I understand. No worries.
But we got to finish this because we have an incredible follow-up here, following, and I want to thank everybody on Facebook for the numbers that we get. Is incredible. I think a lot of it is because of Ben. sorry, that's the champagne.
Yes, champagne.
A lot of it is because of Ben, because Ben put a lot of effort in making this broadcast possible. I really want to thank you, Ben. Yeah, that's why. So thank you to everyone following us on the Facebook official.
No problem. Yeah, it was fun. It was exciting.
I think I just saw Whitney in the background. That's cool.
Yeah, she's checking in on my drink. So
I see.
yeah, we
What a race! What a strategy, Ben.
it was
Wow.
it was one amazing strategy. Like I said, that stint in the middle was absolutely perfect. We stayed out of trouble. Right, those were our goals coming in: staying out of trouble, keep the car clean, and we did that. And that stint in the middle, going as long as we did, and no yellow. I can't believe a yellow didn't come out the back half of the race there.
I think everybody chilled after the wreck right at the beginning. Everybody was like, okay, we need to behave. But we're all race car drivers. We all want to go to the front. For me, it was very, very frustrating not to race really at the beginning. But then once you explained the fuel and all that, what was happening, I was like, I think we've got something to have some fun here. So
Yeah.
I got really stressed at the end. Then I started shaking a bit like when I won the Indy Grand Prix and the last lap started shaking.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, because I don't feel everything, so I'm not fully in control, right? So,
Exactly.
but the other thing is, the last 3 laps, because I was running so high, I was using the rear tires, and the rear tires in the last 3 laps started to go, and I started to get loose.
Oh yeah.
And I had people passing me left and right with the new tires, and Zach Vitch was playing with me there, and it got really stressful because I didn't want to get passed by someone on new tires. I didn't know how far back they were.
Exactly.
So
exactly that became tough with the new tires coming out because they were going to be a lot faster. Yeah, and that's what I probably need to do a better job at it. But it was that's the biggest thing is trying to explain to you how you were in the absolute best possible position, like take zero risk because you were the only car that could make it. And that was the key to the whole thing. Just knowing that you could do it. Yeah, that was the whole deal. So it was good to get the DXC Chevy in victory lane.
That was awesome because I love these guys. They're such good partners of ours, and they've been transitioning from HPE to DXC with us, and that car has been very good luck to me many times, and it's great to give them some love with this race and getting a win. That's really cool. So very excited for Chevy and DXC Technology because our sponsors in this time is really tough for them what's going on, and it's great to be able to give them some reward and some love.
Yeah, exactly. No, that was perfect. You executed perfect. Yeah, I mean, we got them all with strategy today. That was the deal. Scotty did the same strategy, but what you were able to do that kind of first stint, you were able to pull that gap out to McLaughlin a lot and save the fuel, and kind of that was such a big deal. Scotty ended up finishing second, but was way far behind you because of the gap we were able to make with saving fuel, but also being in that lead pack. That was the whole deal. So
that was cool.
Great job by all. A lot of work went into that.
Congrats to Dale Jr. for finishing third as well.
I mean, that's Dale Jr.'s first podium, right?
I did tell him on Twitter that I was here to defeat him, and I did.
Yes, you
so
did.
I was here to get you, Dale Jr., and I got you.
That's true.
Hey, he's here, man. That's awesome. So I'm finishing my broadcast on the Facebook. Where are you? Are you on TeamSpeak? That's awesome. So everybody's hearing me, I guess, on TeamSpeak. I didn't know, but
that's okay.
That was cool that you raced with us because having such a big name. I mean, you're such a big race. Big guy in racing, and having you come over with us is an honor. Like we talked on your podcast, I'm a big fan of yours, been a big fan of your dad as well, and it was really cool. At the beginning, I was just behind you. I was like, he knows this kind of racing. I'm just gonna stay behind. You did a great job. Yeah, it was cool. I hope you come back. we make sure they do.
Dale wants to run an oval. Hopefully, we
Hang
do an
on,
oval
but-
next week.
Can't hear. What did you say, Dale? Sorry. Happy Easter to you as well, man. Stay healthy. All right. Bye bye.
Dale wants to come back next week.
I just muted myself. I didn't know. Microphone was on TeamSpeak. There's a bunch of broadcaster, I guess. So
That's okay.
yeah.
It's
okay.
You said all those good things.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dale wants to come back if there's another oval, so that'd be great to have him along. That's so cool.
That'd be awesome.
You won the race where Dale Jr. got his first ever IndyCar podium.
Told him I was here to get him, and I got him.
Good job.
All right, I go do my winner circle interviews. That's
All
what
right.
it's called.
We'll
Love
sign
you
off
guys
here.
very much. And I'll have Ben finish off with you guys.
Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. Can't believe we got our first iRacing win, third week in here. Fantastic job. Thanks, RC. Thanks, Simon. Thanks, Menards, DXC, Chevy, Team Penske, everybody. We'll see you next week, probably next Thursday. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.